In 2026, a woman named Sarah Chen made $412,000. She didn't sell a course. She didn't flip real estate. She didn't even have a website with her name on it. In fact, if you met her at a coffee shop, you would have no idea she was making more money than most doctors. Because her side hustle was invisible, completely, deliberately invisible. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why the richest people online in 2026 are the ones you've never heard of, and how you can become one of them. Let's talk about what invisible actually means, because it's not what you think. It doesn't mean illegal. It doesn't mean shady. It means something much simpler and much smarter. It means these people are making money in places the public isn't watching. While everyone else is fighting for attention on TikTok, screaming into a camera, chasing viral trends that burn out in 48 hours, these people are quietly building systems in the background. No face, no brand, no burnout. Just money, moving in the dark, while the crowd fights over the spotlight. So let's break down exactly how they're doing it, because these aren't fantasy hustles. These are real, replicable systems that are working right now, in 2026. The first invisible hustle is what insiders call ghost automation. Here's how it works. Businesses everywhere are drowning in repetitive digital tasks. Emails that need sorting, leads that need following up, data that needs cleaning. Most business owners know they need automation, but they have zero idea how to build it. That's where ghost automators come in. These are people who quietly build small automated systems, using simple no-code tools, and license them to multiple businesses at once. One system, sold or rented to 20 different clients, running in the background, month after month, with almost zero ongoing effort. No customer-facing brand, no social media following, just a private list of clients paying a monthly fee for a system that runs itself. A man named Derek Wallace built exactly this. He created a single automation that handled customer follow-up emails for local dental offices. One system. He now licenses it to over 60 dental practices across the country. Nobody knows his name. His clients don't even talk to him directly anymore. It's all handled through a simple support form. He works about 6 hours a week, and he's on track to cross 7 figures this year. The second invisible hustle is something called data arbitrage. This one sounds complicated, but stick with me, because it's actually beautifully simple. There is an enormous amount of public data sitting online right now, completely unorganized, completely unused. Government records, market listings, local business information. Most people scroll right past it, but a small group of quiet operators have realized something huge. If you organize scattered information into a clean, useful format and sell access to it, companies will pay you handsomely. Not for creativity, not for content, just for organization. There's a 19-year-old named Priya Patel who noticed that small manufacturing companies had no easy way to find verified suppliers overseas. So she built a private, subscription-based database. Nothing flashy, no design awards, just accurate, updated information, delivered reliably. Manufacturing companies now pay her monthly for access. She has never posted a single video. She has never done an interview. Her entire business exists inside a login page that almost nobody outside her paying customers has ever seen. The third invisible hustle might be the strangest one, and also the most profitable. It's called silent licensing. Here's the idea. Instead of selling a product directly to customers, these people build something once. A tool, a template, a small piece of software, a design system, and then license it quietly to companies who slap their own branding on top of it. The public never knows the original creator exists. The company gets to look innovative. The creator gets paid, again and again, without ever being seen. Think about it this way. Somewhere out there, a tool you've used, an app, a calculator, a chatbot, a scheduling system, was probably not built by the company whose logo is on it. It was licensed quietly from someone working alone, in the background, cashing checks while the brand takes the credit. A former teacher named Marcus Webb built a simple financial calculator tool as a side project. Instead of trying to market it himself, he approached small financial advisory firms and offered to license it under their branding for a flat monthly fee. Today, over 40 firms use his tool, believing it was custom built for them. Marcus has never met most of them face to face. He built it once. He gets paid every single month. Now here's the pattern I want you to notice, because this is the real lesson hiding inside all three of these stories. None of these people are famous. None of them are influencers. None of them built a personal brand. What they built instead was infrastructure. Quiet, boring, essential infrastructure that other people depend on without ever needing to know who's behind it. And that's exactly why 2026 is such a strange and powerful moment for this kind of wealth building. The public is more distracted than ever, chasing algorithms, chasing trends, chasing likes, which means the background of the internet, the unglamorous, unseen systems running behind the scenes, has never been less competitive. While millions of people are fighting for attention, a small group of quiet builders are fighting for something much more valuable: leverage. So how do you actually start? Let's make this real, because I don't want you leaving this video just inspired. I want you leaving with a direction. Step 1. Stop trying to be seen. This is the hardest mental shift for most people, because we've been trained to believe that success requires visibility. It doesn't. Some of the wealthiest quiet operators today have never shown their face online. Let that sink in. Step 2. Find a repetitive pain point inside a specific industry, not a broad idea like helping businesses, something narrow, dental offices losing leads, small manufacturers struggling to find suppliers, financial advisors needing simple tools for clients. The narrower the problem, the less competition you'll face. Step 3. Build one small, reliable system that solves that one problem. It doesn't need to be revolutionary. It needs to be dependable. Boring and dependable beats exciting and unreliable every single time in this game. Step 4. License or rent that system to multiple businesses instead of selling it once. This is the real secret. One build, many payers. That's how 6 hours a week turns into 6 figures a year. And step 5, maybe the most important one. Let the system carry your income, not your face. Once something is built well, it should keep running whether you're working that day or not. That's the entire point of invisible income. It doesn't need you standing in front of it, waving for attention. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Everyone online is chasing visibility because it feels like progress. Posting feels like progress. Going viral feels like progress. But visibility isn't wealth. Systems are wealth. And in 2026, while the crowd is busy performing, a quiet minority is busy building. You don't need followers. You don't need a personal brand. You don't need to be known. You need to be useful, reliable, and completely comfortably invisible. Because the millionaires nobody's talking about, they like it that way.